We out here, indeed. Oh, yeah, we are. Can y'all see me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? We gonna be all right. Howdy, everybody. Nope, but they can hear me, can they? Well, should I just talk to them while they can hear me and not see me?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hi, everybody. My name is Matt, and I am invisible. HQ. Grab an extra life. Now's a good time to do that, you know? Y'all really can't see me? I can't see me either. That's pretty crazy. Bear with us, babies. It's a new year. Hang on. We're gonna figure this out. Can you hear me? Hey! Hey, y'all. Woo, that was silly. We figured it out, though. Happy New Year! Who's still hungover? Apparently the game was, because it was... Give me a second. This is Money Flippin' Matt Richards, hoping your head's clear for a whole new year. If 2021 still feels a lot like 2020, don't worry. The first few days are like that, okay? But it'll come into its own soon. Just gotta give it some time. For sure. And we certainly waited long enough. Last year felt like some kind of ultra leap year with 5 extra months, but it's over now. And if we're smart and we stay safe, this year will be 2020 in reverse. We'll be out and walking around by the end. Word. But what stays the same this year? Tonight, the usual difficult dozen questions will fly out at you, and everyone who leaps those harrowing hurdles will split up the $5,000 prize pot. Unless, of course, you'd like to live on the edge with a VIP ticket. Grab your ticket, come get with it. The HQ Express. VIP mode will go forward as long as we sell a minimum of 100 tickets. And then every ticket buyer who wins the game will split the VIP pot of $2,000. That'll be a big prize since we stopped sales at 150 tickets. So grab those away. It's C. Well, I don't know what that was. It wasn't the charity, but it was. Is the game hungover? CD Aid is a community-wide organization of individuals and entities that serve financial assistance as well as building positive relationships. And they're doing it all out in Idaho. COVID has left countless hard-working people struggling to meet essential expenses, so CD Aid hears their stories and offers emergency help, enabling many to pay their rent, put gas in their cars, cover utilities until better days come. Yeah. So, HQ is gonna donate a bunch of money to CD Aid. Here's what their guy Shane has to say. Take it away, Shane.
Hi everyone, my name is Shane and I serve on the board of CD Aid. CD Aid is a community-wide organization of individuals that serves those working in Coeur d'Alene area hotels, restaurants, and bars. We provide resources and emergency financial assistance, and we build positive relationships with those that we help. So our support may include financial aid for urgent needs, access to healthcare, connection to community resources, mentoring, counseling, and other measures to meet individual needs. All of our services are offered with no strings attached. As Kenton, one of our recipients, puts it, you guys really helped me get back on my feet, and I'm super grateful. The house and car are doing great. Thank you, everyone, for your support. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Shane! Where'd I go? I was listening to Shane. I had to get closer to the thing. All right. Woo! Check them out at cdaid.org. cdaide.org. They can always use a little more help. All right, so you ready for a polar bear plunge into the icy waters of Lake Trivia? Or do you do a quieter New Year's where you take down the trivia tree? Whatever you do, I hope your resolution involved concentration and quick thinking, because you're going to need it. But right now, forget about the failures and disappointments of yesterday. Right now is a blank slate and a fresh start for the first year of the rest of your life. And there's nothing. Cue it with question number 1. A New Beginning was the title of a June 2009 speech by what sitting president? Bill Clinton, George H.W. Bush, or Barack Obama? What's it gonna be? We're back, babies. All right. See what we did there? Huh? First question of the year, New Beginning. This speech is on the obscure side, but as long as you know that there's only one sitting president at a time, you can get the answer. Obama! Yeah. Barack Obama was the answer. 43,292 got it right. That was about 90 years ago. It feels so long. We've all aged so much since then. Q2! What you gonna do? Which of these is a byproduct of sugar production? Caramel, molasses, or saccharin? Speaking of sugar, I gotta give a very sweet special shout out to my girl Kanan. It's her birthday today, and she keeps sending me pastries and cookies and cakes. I ain't gonna be able to fit none of these suits no more. That's against my resolution. Stop it! Look at this. So this is Kanan's fault now. Okay, anyway. You take some sugary plants and then you refine them, you get pure cane sugar. But it's not a quick, clean process. There's often some sticky gunk left over, and we call that molasses. Yeah. 35,935 got it right. Molasses. Not only is saccharin not sugar, chemically, it's a salt. 35,935. Got it right. In the place to be, the latest playable character announced for Super Smash Bros. Comes from which series? Final Fantasy, Kirby, or Minecraft? They keep adding new characters to this game. And while we're still not 27,291. Got it right. Final Fantasy. The Final Fantasy. Woo! Silly over here, babies. Q4 knocking on your door. Which of these directors never won the Best Director Oscar? Robert Altman, John Huston, or Mike Nichols? Huh? All right, the field is so crowded, many brilliant people never get top honors. And though Treasure of the Sierra Madre and The Gratitude won director Oscars, Robert Altman was winless for 5 nominations. That's what Lifetime Achievement Oscars are for. 19,746 players got it right. For the children. This one's for everybody, because it's a new year. We're starting off fresh. Here we go. What novel entered the public domain in the U.S. yesterday? Elmer Gantry, The Great Gatsby, or The Sun Also Rises? What's it gonna be? New Year's Day is a public domain day when many copyrighted works lose their legal protection. And today, you can stand on a street corner and read F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby out loud with no consequences. The Great Gatsby! 20,263. Got it right. The Great Gatsby is the answer. Yeah, no consequences for reading it out loud, except, like one of those public nuisance laws. Q6! And it goes a little something like this. Guinness recognizes a study of what as the longest running laboratory experiment? Corrosion, fluidity, or heredity? Huh? All right, in 1927, a University of Queensland professor put some pitch into a funnel. Since then, 9 drops have fallen. The point? The slowest moving fluid is still a fluid. Fluidity. 16,430 players got that one right. Good job, babies! For incurable nerds, there's a 24-hour webcam of the experiment, so you don't miss drop number 10, okay? It's coming one day. Who knows? All right, Q7. Which is not one of the original citrus species of which all others are hybrids? Key lime, mandarin orange, or pomelo? I mean, it could be pomelo or pomelo. It's regional. It's like tomato. All right. Your supermarket's produce section may not have all the ancestral citrus species like pomelo and citron, but I'm switching it up every time so I don't piss everybody off, okay? But a good one should have kumquats and mandarins, and sometimes a hybrid of citron and papaya. But they make for a good pie. That is true. Shout out to Florida. All right, 13,125 players got it right at Q7. Let's go. Let's go to work. Q8. Ready? Here we go. Nate, my number. What's up, brother? Refreshing. Question number 8. The MCU's Captain Marvel shares an alter ego surname with the current live-action version of whom? Supergirl, Raven, or Batwoman? Somehow, even when the characters aren't rip-offs, they end up mimicking each other some other and, yes, 13,290. I don't know how they didn't keep those more different. I don't know how. Q9, babies. Let's get it. If it's noon in New York City, in what PM? Bangladesh, Mongolia, or Nepal? If it's noon in New York City, one of these nations is 10:45 p.m. The sun's always rising somewhere. Okay? But it seems to work. Their TV shows are all out of whack with India's. Crazy. 12,061 players got it right. Nepal. Yay. I met an Uber driver from Nepal recently, and I blew his mind when I knew what a chirpy chirpy was. He's like, you've had it? It's like a traditional candy. It's not even a candy though. It's made from yak milk and lime and salt. No, in America they use it as like dog treats. So many jokes. Q10. Time to get it in, my friend. The James Baldwin novel most recently adapted into a film was named for a street where? Florida, Maryland, or Tennessee? Cleveland! The whole world lives in New York, and Baldwin's 1974 If Beale Street Could Talk is set in Harlem, but named for the blues mecca that runs through downtown Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah. 12,120 got it right. Is that why Memphis is called the Bluff City? Maybe. I don't know. Q11. All dogs go to heaven. Which game's PR team broke the law by mailing real weapons to reviewers? Godfather 2, Grand Theft Auto 3, or Mafia? Who's it gonna be? Alright, look, I get it. Trying to add some theme swag is a good idea, but sending weapons in the mail, and banned ones at that, is a bad idea. So the brass knuckles sent to promote Godfather 2, which is the answer, caused a recall. Oh my gosh, that's so savage. Question 11. 3,766 players got that right. You really punched that question in the face with some brass knuckles. Pow, 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 pow. I want to ask you a question you can't refuse. That was a terrible guy. I gotta go rewatch Godfather because that was trash just now. I apologize. You all deserve better from me. Final question of the game, baby! We have fun here, you know? We do have fun here. There's like some dust flying around, almost. Get out of here, dust. You play too much. All right. Q12. What's that smell? Smells like money. Which of these leaders did ancient Egypt have the most of? Cleopatra's, Ptolemy's, or Ramses's? What I got for Christmas? My 2 front teeth. No, a hippopotamus. Okay, you know those imperial dynasties always naming themselves to connect to the past? That's why there were 7 Cleopatras, not just the famous one. And even when you account for non-ruling Ptolemy the 15th beats Ramses the 11th. Oh yes! We have 3,549 winners. Ptolemy was the answer, baby! Woo-hoo-hoo! Ba-ding, ba-ding, ding, bang, ding. Ba-ding, bing, ding, bang, dong. Bing, ding, bing, ding, bang, ding. Buckeyes, lucky, unfasten, right?